It's coming. It doesn't even hurt. I got all. It feels a little weird. Like the pressure, you can feel pressure. You can feel it, but it's not pain. Because there's no infection, because I'm not eating processed food, and because I consume a lot of kefir, raw kefir. Microbes help to, they're beneficial, and they help to crowd out the bad microbes that cause cavities. Isn't that right, JC? Yeah. 25 years since I've been to the dentist, and I'm like 38, I think. Last time I was at the dentist when I was a young teenager. But I already went through this with that tooth. By the time I got to this dairy diet, got my first dairy goat, this was already a hole on the side and a hole down the middle, and it was getting food jammed in it all the time. It was really annoying. It was starting to do that on both sides of those molars. This one was further along by a couple years. And I got the dairy goats, and the raw milk I really think helped slow down the deterioration of those two teeth, because it gave my body a lot of the minerals that it needs to remineralize from the inside, and then gave it because I swish almost every drink of raw milk that I have, I swish in my mouth or oil pull with, so it helps to supply the outside of the teeth with the minerals that it needs to remineralize. So it was really like a 2 steps forward, 1 step back thing. And if I had cut out processed food entirely when I started getting my own raw dairy, then it probably would have gotten slowly better, but I didn't, and that was a problem. That just got to be attached by a little root. So I'm like pulling it out of the socket, and it's just going back in like it's a bungee cord. Crazy. Ready milk? GC! Milk! Time to milk, GC! Yeah. Time to drink Happy's milk, so I got room in my bottle. So amazing, all those sheep milk. That'd be fun if all my teeth fell out, because I love sheep milk. Hey, little Amy. I should probably just yoink it, but I don't want to do that. I just want to keep pulling at the rate that at maximum it hurts a little bit, but just in a good way. I don't want to force it too fast.
Oh, you little lambs. Oh, yes, you little lambs. Go make some milk. Go make the baby milk. Oh, yeah. Good sheep. Yeah. Good girl, my JC. Yeah. Good girl. It's milk. Good girl. Thank you, JC. Yes. What a good sheep. Yes. What a good sheep. Yeah. What a good mama. Yes. Thank you, JC. Yeah.
My tooth finally broke off. Not all the way, but that piece of it. It was awkward, but it didn't hurt at all, because I
haven't been eating processed food, except for potatoes. And the potatoes are enough to start to aggravate it if I don't brush right afterwards. Hopefully something there, got it. I totally need to brush my teeth more. I just brushed my teeth for the first time just now before this. For the first time in like a week. But the only reason that I did it a week ago was because this was cracked and wiggling around, and I just wanted to make sure that it was kept clean because I knew that that went down in there. And before that it was probably like a month before. I usually brush like once a month. When I don't eat processed food, when I eat processed food, if I'm eating processed food, I have to brush right after I'm done. Otherwise I can feel my mouth becoming acidic with the bacteria, natural bacteria that are in my mouth that feed off of those carbohydrates. Their colonies explode, and then their byproducts start creating a acidic environment in my mouth, and I can feel the difference. The milk really helps. It alkalizes, it helps balance the pH of my mouth. But what really helps is just eating wild edibles raw. They are fibrous, and they naturally, as you chew, they scrub your teeth. The lactose that's in milk is actually indigestible to the microbes in our mouth that cause cavities. So by me being when I'm on my dairytarian diet kick 100% and not eating any grains or anything processed, then I am literally keeping my mouth microbially clean from cavities, while at the same time I'm eating, during those diets, I'm eating raw wild edibles that help to microabrade, help to brush my teeth naturally and keep the buildup off.
It's like a jewel in my hand. I feel like I'm trying to make it look shiny and attractive. It is, it's so beautiful. I'm keeping it. Having ailments is so helpful for making healthy decisions. I love it. Thank God I have the ability to have a completely clean diet of weeds and dairy and occasional meat. Summertime fruit my teeth. Oh my God. Summertime fruit. Especially the plums, the cherry plums around here, they're so abundant and they're so acidic. I've gotten to where I try to, as gingerly as possible, just crush the single cherry plums in the roof of my mouth. I just let it seep out with a little bit of pressure. I don't try to suck it out, because if you try to suck it out, then it pulls the pulp out, and the pulp is acidic. I think the skins are a little bit more acidic. Like if I try to spit out the seed of a cherry plum and chew the whole rest of it, I can only get like maybe 2 or 3 of them before I start having like teeth pain. Same thing with pears. I have a hard time eating pears. I think that's why I have so much pear butter left over. It's ridiculous. See how my kefir cream cheese is doing. Probiotic. It looks like it's still liquidy, so I can drink it.
all the sour away, it drains to the bottom. What you're left with is just a buttery, sweet cream cheese. Right now, this is like a runny cream cheese. Mmm.